everyone, this is Tanya here, and one of the really tricky things to give up when you are detoxing your body or doing a cleanse is coffee. Most of us love to drink it, and we have it in all sorts of ways. But there's some things you can do that are better for you than others, and I want to share with you what I do to have a cup of coffee at home in the way that I think is the best for me. I take a French press, and I put in it organic coffee that ideally has been ground by myself so that I know that it came straight from being an organic bean. And I put some in the bottom of the French press, maybe half an inch or so, four spoonfuls probably. Then I add my very hot boiling water, which again I use alkaline water. Although it's a very acidic product, coffee, for our systems, I'm trying to do the best I can, and I'm putting alkaline water in there in the kettle. So I literally put this on the top, and then I leave it to percolate. And that means that all the coffee is now in the water, and that the coffee beans have risen to the top, and they gradually drop down to the bottom as they infuse in the water. I need to leave that for about 5 minutes to just settle down. One of the tricks you can do is just press the press down a little bit and then release it, and that allows them to all sort of scatter around. So that's quite cool. While that's doing that, I want to just share with you what I do then, because one of the things that I find, especially when we go out and have coffee, is that coffee is probably one of the smaller ingredients in our drinks, and there's loads of cream or milk or sugars or syrups or things like that that really are not very good for us. What's great is that I came across oat milk, and oat milk is actually really sweet, and I really enjoy it as the only thing I need to put into my coffee. I don't need to add any sugar anymore, or honey, which is what I used to do, or is what I do when I'm out. Oat milk has, in each serving of 8 ounces or whatever, it has 19 grams of sugars in it, which is a teaspoonsful of the equivalent of sugar from the carbohydrate in here. I'm aware that I'm getting a sugar kick, but I'm not getting it from a very bad source. It's just part of the carbohydrate construct. The other thing you can do, this is a great big one because we use this a lot in our household, is get almond milk. You can make your own. There's lots of different ways. You can look at YouTube, so you can make your own. But this says unsweetened, and that means that this actually has 0 sugar in it. It's a way of putting something into your coffee which doesn't have much of a negative effect. But because it doesn't have that sweet taste, and that's what I'm looking for, I prefer the oat milk. A couple of weekends ago, as a treat, I had a coffee out, and I actually had 2 coffees in the same day for breakfast. I can only tell you I was completely wired for the rest of the day, and I felt queasy, I felt nauseous to my stomach. I hadn't had any caffeine for about 5 weeks before then. So I would suggest that if you have a caffeine addiction, you love your caffeine, it is a good thing to clear out of your body. You will certainly sleep better. You'll have a better digestive system, which will be more regulated naturally rather than the coffee doing its thing. Also, when you bring it back into your body, you can see the actual effects that caffeine has on you when you've been caffeine-free for a while. One of the reasons why I'm so careful about how I have my coffee is because it's one of the most processed ingredients in the world. From the bean to the cup, it should be the shortest route. So if you can grind your own, fab. If you get freeze-dried or instant coffee or decaffeinated instant coffee, the chances are there will have been processes that include using rat poison or dry cleaning fluid to get the coffee into that state. It's my advice to take it back to the most natural thing you can, and enjoy your coffee from there, because that's the point. If you're going to have a treat, enjoy it. Bye for now.